Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sabor Astrology, a podcast for the soul with T and Shay. Well, today Shay is not going to be with us. She's feeling under the weather, so I will be sharing our cosmic energy information, and hopefully she'll be with us next week. We're looking forward to her so that she can share her cosmic wisdoms. We miss you, Shay. So we're going to start out with on the 23rd of the month at 2:29 a.m. Mercury enters Pisces. So let's take a breath as we venture into what Mercury in Pisces can mean. For me, the Hermetic image of Mercury may be seen as he's entering his dark quarters into the realm of solitude, where he or she breathes life into his reveries or her reveries or their reveries of poetry, music, and artistry that keeps them spellbound. Mercury in this form comes out only when the esoteric bend to his artistry, communication meets in synastry with Pisces. During this time, I suggest be patient with yourself, be patient with others, give them space. The alternative is that the young, brash, mercurial, ever-changing, lightning-fast Mercury that we also know, whose delivery of messages, of communications, of writings may seem confused, not well thought out. Because Mercury lives traditionally in the third house, we can experience significant communications with those that are close to us, and this can include your siblings, right? Third house siblings. And I just have the thought that because Mercury goes to the underworld and comes back out again, that you may be you may receive some communications from those that inhabit the underworld as they go through their transformations, connect, believe, exchange words, but don't dwell in that place, right? We're up here, go down, visit, but come right back up again. So the first transit I'll be talking about is Sun in Pisces is conjunct with Saturn in Pisces, and that's from February 25th to the 27th. This is a great opportunity to sit with your ideals, your greater visions, sensitively, compassionately, and lovingly. You may use this time to go deep and to shine light on those areas within you that are still in flux and in a state of unknowing. These are areas that need continued work. Ask yourself, are you satisfied with the status of your daily life and the environment or the layer that you've created? Remember that illusion can turn to delusion. Take these couple of days to clarify your stance solidly, even if it means that your preference is one of, gently floating undersea. The mother has created fish, thinking of Pisces, for a purpose, right? Because we have both Sun and Saturn in Pisces. So what is your purpose and how do you manifest that? Something to think about. The next transit we'll discuss is Sun in Pisces sextiles Jupiter and Taurus, and that's from the 26th to the 28th of February. So I see this as where the sea and the earth meet. And what came to me was, as I was preparing for this podcast, was that a meditation came to me basically. And in the meditation, we're walking barefoot across a grassy meadow, feeling the softness of the earth mother beneath our feet. Twigs, pebbles stick into the soles of our feet. And we ask the earth to speak to us. She always will. We continue walking until the earth starts to shift. It turns into warm sands, and we find that the tiny fragments of shells beneath our feet become part of our beings. We may stub our toes on driftwood that's been brought onto the sand by the waves of the mother. It's all part of the experience. When we find ourselves at the edge of the ocean mother, we bend and trace our names into the wet sand and watch as she receives our names, our prayers, our emotions, and acknowledges our beings as her children. And we're confident in the gifts brought to us during this transit. We give thanks. I see this as very abundant, spiritually abundant period. The next transit is Mercury in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces from the 26th to the 28th. And that goes right into Mercury, and it's simultaneously happening also. Mercury in Pisces sextiles Jupiter in Taurus from the 27th to the 28th. I find these two transits are inseparable. This is a fortuitous time for those of us who have survived and thrived the North Node conjunction with Chiron and Aries that occurred on February 19th. Where have we been and where are we going? We ask ourselves where we stand or swim. What messages do we bring from the mother? Are they messages of grace or gratitude that we have crossed over or through the threshold of a significant healing that changes us, our DNA forever? This is all evolutionary. What is your good news, and will you share it? And how will you share your good news? And then the last transit that I'll be talking about today, this is going to be a really quick one this week, ladies and gentlemen, and all of you wonderful beings who come to us each week to listen to the intuitive words that we, channel for you. So the last one is Venus in Aquarius squares Jupiter in Taurus, and that's from the 22nd to the 24th. So Venus in Aquarius reminds us of our love for our fellow people. She brings good tidings to her children. These are benevolent gifts that we may not easily see with Jupiter in Taurus, who may expect excesses of riches on the material planes of our lives. Venus asks us to look within and to scan ourselves for the goodnesses that we take for granted. She sits across from Jupiter. She says, yes, that is good, and that is good, but all toward what end? How will you share those goodnesses in your experiences with others? What lessons have you learned to call beautiful that you can now share with others? Remember that love is the answer. So that's what we've got for you this week. Looking forward to Shayla returning, just sharing in the dialogue of the, cosmic exchange of energies. So con mucho, mucho sabor. We love you. If you have any questions, put them down below in the section. You can reach out to Shay, and she does her readings, etc., her consultations. She's always got something going on. I also am doing readings, and I'm writing some of my books. So, and I'm saying some of my books because I'm on 3 projects right now. All right, folks. So until next week, con mucho, mucho sabor.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to Sabor Astrology with T and Shay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.